That's okay. No problem. Everybody can leave now. Anyway, who am I? I am Dr. Stephen B. Fibel, M.D., P.H.D, D.M.D, and A.D.D. That's correct. Yes, I'm a real medical doctor. Seriously, I am. A lot of people say, which doctor? I say exactly. Yes, I've been practicing. I'm a board certified pediatrician. Yes, I'm also water board certified too. Serve those brats right. So anyway, I practiced in Irvine for 31 years on my patients, doing all sorts of things. Yes, yes, and I've seen a lot of changes through the years. Yes, diaper changes. Yes, really. I think it caused some brain damage. People come into my office and asked if the doctor was in, and the receptionist said the doctor is insane. So anyway, yes, really. I used to be a first responder. Now I'm a last resort. Really, yes. I do community, outreach, or is it community outrage? I forget which it is. Anyway, I'm a doctor. No, not adopted. I'm retired, not retarded. I've come out of the closet. I'm a cancer survivor. Yes, not Lady Godiva. No. Anyway, I really am a cancer survivor of 4.5 years now. Usually, that's why I talk like this, by the way. Anyway, I have a neck brace. You can see I had neck surgery 5 years ago. I had my neck fused. I think my fuse is blue. Seriously. I've had disc problems and that problems and even dead problems. I have this neck brace on. The doctor never told me when to take it off. So, I have a friend, I go to the psych ward a lot, and the nurse says if I take it off too soon, my head will fall off. But my psychic, for $10 in Balboa Island, told me I should take it off. I need to let go. So I am going to finally take my neck brace off. There you go. And you can see. Yes, thank you. Yeah. And you can see. You can see I'm also married. Okay? You can see this, for any of you folks. Yes. And my wife got me this for our wedding day, but it's okay. I got her one too. Really. We walked each other down the aisle. I only stopped once to lift my leg up. I have prostate problems. But anyway, but that's how we did it. Also, I got her this, I got it for my bachelor's party. They gave me a clicker, which also helps in our relationship. Anyway, I just want to tell you, who I am, a little bit about myself. So I only have one lung. I had my lung removed, seriously, really, for my cancer. And they took out my lung, they found a hairbrush, they even found a chicken, so they took everything out. As I said, this is why I talk like this. Anyway, so I just wanted to tell you, I'm glad to be here. Actually my agent told me I was doing a bar mitzvah or a bris. I didn't know I was doing Club Medicare. I mean, seriously, By the way, I want to know if I'm not going to use any vocab, really. I'm not going to use the F word here. No, I don't believe in that shit, really. I mean, there's good shit and there's bad shit and there's holy shit. So the rabbi said that it's okay, so I've even discussed it with him, so that's not a problem. Anyway, did you like my shoes? Seriously, I know, they're new and they're not. Did everybody see my shoes when I came in here? Yes, they're made in China. So I mean, really, everything's made in China. I mean, do you have a gift shop here? Do you have a gift shop? I looked at, I bet you all the stuff is made in China. At my temple, all the Judaica is made in China. I mean, they have a 10, candle menorah. I mean, they have a 5-sided dreidel for Hanukkah. It plays Ma'otzoros. I mean, even my wife's sex toys are made in China. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. No, but anyway, is that okay to say that? Is that okay?
It's okay.
Is that okay? My wife's right there. She told me not to point her out, but she's right there. Hi, honey. She's really good. I mean, during my thing, I always cut her up. That's good. I usually only cut midgets up, but I feel bad they're too short. Anyway, so I don't mean to offend anybody here. I mean to offend everybody. Okay? So if you have any, problems. Okay, and by the way, if you don't like me, you can throw things at me, you can rip my lung out. Oh, they did that already, see? So it doesn't matter. So anyway, I have, they have an electronic psychiatrist now. So it's a good thing I'm retiring. I am retired, as I said.
How was your relationship with your mother
See, I mean, they have all sorts of things, you know. So anyway, yeah. So anyway, people marry or is everybody just single? You know? There's some married people. Okay. You know, I was talking to a guy before I came here. You know, he was telling me about his sex life and stuff, and he's saying, you know, about seniors. You know, he said a lot of people think that we don't have a sex life, and I said, do you? And he says, yeah, of course we do. He says, you know, the sexual position for seniors is doggy position. I said, really? He says, yeah, the husband sits and begs, and the wife, you know, lays down, rolls over, and plays dead. But he says he can take it any which way. He says, hey, pickings aren't very good here at Heritage Point. I said, that's funny, because the lady down the hall said the same thing about men. You know, so it's really, you know, interesting. So as I said, I don't mean to offend everybody. I just want to tell you guys who are still married, you know, I've been with the love of my life for 39 years. Really, but I don't tell my wife. No, seriously. Good. Okay. No, I've been married 50 years. No, actually, really 36 years. Okay. I wouldn't lie to you. I'd lie to her. So anyway, I've been married to 4 different people. You have 3 women, 1 guy. So here's 1 marriage, 2, 3, and here's the 4th one here. No, really, no. You know, we've been married 36 years. I really to the same person, really. You know, it seems like 36 minutes. Really, yes, underwater, you know, so it's like, you know, a very difficult situation. You know how we stay married so long? I'm going to tell you how, and guys, listen up, you know, then again, you're older than I am, so you probably know more than I do. Anyway, I get up, you know, every morning and stretch my arms and legs and get off the floor, because a lot of times she kicks me, you know, onto the floor during the night. So when I get up and I look at her and I tell her, you know, I'm sorry, I'm a jerk, you know, I'm an idiot, it's my fault, and then I put this crown on her head, you know, and like most women, she has Mary Poppins syndrome, you know, she's perfect in every way, you know, so that's how I've been able to stay married so long. So anyway, I have a lot of magic here, which I do. I have a lot of comedy. I said, if you don't like me, you know, I'm free. I'm NPO, nothing, you know, an NPO organization. I'm not getting paid for this, you know. That's what they think I'm worth. You know what I mean? So it's very hurtful. Anyway. So anyway, I've had a lot of radiation. If you don't see, I have a glow about me. But anyway, I've had 39 high-dose treatments of radiation. And I get CT scans every 4 months. So I have become a frequent flyer, really, yes. I've gotten X-rays, gamma rays, blue rays. I'm even X-rated, you know, so it's been a very difficult journey. And I joke about everything. You know, one thing I've learned that you can act ridiculous, it's okay, because I'll never see you folks again. So, you know, so that's what I've learned in my journey. So anyway, I have to set this timer. I did. Usually they only give me 10 minutes. But they said I could go extra. You know, I said 10 minutes. I said that's not even enough time for foreplay. I mean, you know, so they gave me extra. And then this hourglass, this lets me know when I have to get back to ruby slippers. So I will put this out here too. Okay. So. Do you want me to continue comedy? Actually, I just performed at a Dementia Alzheimer Foundation last week, and it was really pretty easy. I just kept telling the same joke over and over again for 15 minutes. I mean, they were banging their cane on the floor. They were throwing their teeth in the air. I mean, and that was like really great, you know? I mean, those are real teeth, you know? So anyway, so I had a good time. Anyway, false teeth. Okay, so anyway, so what I'm going to now talk about is, by the way, I have enough material to do a telethon, a Jerry Lewis telethon. And and muscular dystrophy, so Jerry's kids away from him. I mean, Michael Jackson was such a jerk. I mean, if he would have hung in there, he could have cleaned up. I mean, seriously, really. We saw Mike. Does everybody know who Michael Jackson is? Yes. Okay, I performed someplace that knew Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson's the guy with the hand over, you know. So anyway, so we saw a cover band of Michael Jackson, really, and the guy had his hand over his thing, and they had some kids on stage. I think that was for after the show. Anyway, they had a Michael Jackson dolls they were selling, and one hand had his hand over this, and his other hand was over another doll. So, seriously, really, so. Yes, it's ridiculous. So anyway, Hollywood stars, anyway, talk about Hollywood stars. Do you know that Barbara Streisand throws up before every one of her concerts? You knew that? Yes, I throw up before and after every one of her concerts too. Yes, I do. My wife got tickets for her new tour, Barbara Streisand again and again and again, I mean, I sold the tickets back, and with the money I bought a condo in Palm Desert. I really, seriously, I mean, it's ridiculous, the prices, Anyway, I love Andrea Bocelli. Has anybody seen him in concert? I've always wanted to see him in concert. One of my patients, gave me tickets to see him, but they send them to Will Call. I don't know why they didn't give them to me. Why would they give it to him? That's like ridiculous. So anyway, when I went there, Will gave me the tickets. And I was expecting like orchestra, AAA, just like crazy. I opened up the envelope. The tickets say Moon, and it doesn't have any seat. When you go to a show and the usher, you show them the tickets, and the usher wants to show you the seats. I mean, I usually tell them, I know the alphabet. I know my number's up to 100. I mean, you don't have to show me. But anyway, these tickets, I showed it to the usher, and she said, get in the cart. It was actually a shopping cart.